What's up, family? And of course, welcome back to ZML's, your number one mentor. If you're new to my channel here, don't forget to subscribe and of course hit my notification bell so don't miss most of my videos. In today's video, is you're struggling in finding proper entries and proper exits in the market, then this video is basically for you. As you can see, we have Euro GBP in the charts and we're going to be analyzing. I'm going to show you an example of where to be looking for and where to put your entries and exits in the Forex market. Don't forget, this video is sponsored by Xness, one of the leading brokers. Check my description and of course open yourself a trading account, and of course check my description, join my Telegram group, and also find my WhatsApp number in the description. Of course, be my friend. Okay, so let's get started, guys, right away. So one thing that I told you guys, when it comes to analyzing the Forex market, I always told you to start from high time frames. Why do I say high time frames? Because high time frames give you the bigger picture of the Forex market. You understand that? Okay. Then the second thing that I want you to also realize, I want you to realize about the trend. Okay, the trend of the market. What is the trend? Those are the most important things that you need to be able to look out for. So that, because the reason why I'm saying you have to look for the trends, because the trend gives you to know where you're going. You understand that? So as you can see here, the trend is up. The market has been bullish for a long time. Maybe these are just pullbacks, but you can see the overall, the overall market, that market has been just bullish, bullish, bullish. You understand that? Maybe this is just a pullback. That's why you need to know first the direction and what has been happening in the market previous. Okay, now let's move on straight away. We're going to be looking at daily time frame. Okay, so the first thing that I want you to realize when it comes to daily time frames, I want you to look at the shape of the market. Look at the shapes like head and shoulders, shapes like W patterns, shapes like M structures. Okay. So I want you to look at this chart here. I want you guys to look at this chart. If you look at this chart, what do you really see? You can see there are so many patterns in this market. Let us try to mark. I want you to see that. I want you to look at that. All these are lows. Okay. That's our low. Okay. Then we also have another low there. Sorry, guys. Sorry. We also have another low there. Okay. Then we also have this low here that you can see here. And this low, we have a nice, what does this mean? This is an engulfing candle showing that there's a strong bullish momentum in the market. Let me mark it also. Also mark it. And you could see one thing, guys, what happened in the market. This is also another low. Okay. And then this low is a failed low. Now you realize that why was this a failed low? Okay, let me mark this as a failed low. I'm gonna be using this now to mark this failed low. Okay, here is a failed low. And you can see the behavior of candles here. You can see this was an engulfing candle. What does it mean? It means there is a strong bullish momentum in the Forex market. Then this failed low, what does it imply? It's respecting the price of the engulfing candle, okay? And you can see the behavior of candles at this point. You can see this candle here. It's respecting this candle, failed to close below. I want you to look at this type of these candles here. This red one and this one, okay? These candles are almost the same shape. And this was our confirmation here. Okay, you can see this candle respected the price of these candles here. It failed to break that point. You can see that it failed to break that point, this point here. Now that's not what we're going to be looking at. Now after this, I want you to look at this. I don't know whether you can be, after this failed low, you can see price is going back, and you can see these are retracements. These are retracements here. Okay, let me show you that. This our low, a correction zone, a low, a correction zone, a low, correction zone to the same point, to the same support. Sorry, these are now our supports. Why am I calling them supports? Is because price has to bounce back to make another extra low, then a correction to our support again. Okay, now let's try to see what price did here. Okay, if I'm to look at price here, let me mark our correction zone. Okay, you can see this. Let me mark our support points. Let me mark our support points. You can see this. You can see this. Price is always respecting this. Corrections. I hope you can see all those correction zones. Correction zones, sorry. Okay, pull back, sorry, like a lower low. Okay, correction zone, another low, correction zone, failed low, then correction zone. Okay, and then price comes back respecting this point. Then of course it's again at the correction zone. Now let me show you one thing that you need to realize about these guys. Okay, so the first thing that you need to realize is, I want you to look at this. I don't know whether you can really see it. I want you to look at the shape of the market here. We have this. Can you see a head and shoulder at this point? A head and shoulder at that point. I don't know whether you can see the head and shoulder at this point. at this point. Can't you see a head and shoulder pattern at this point? Okay, so let me try to draw and show you what is happening in this market. You can see this another low, that's a low, then a failed low. Okay, you get that price coming back, then we have this, then price is just there. Okay, that's why I'm calling this our that's a head and shoulder pattern. You understand that? Head and shoulder pattern. So what do we expect out of this price here? Okay, now when it comes to looking for your entries, I want to tell you one thing, guys, one secret in life. Okay, in trading, when you're looking for your entries, always look for your entries when price is next to such zones. When price is next to such zones, such zones that I'm talking about, such zones, because this is like, it's like this. You get that? Sorry, it's the moment he has not yet broken. I'm not good at art. Something like that. Yes, exactly like that. It has not yet broken, it's still respecting this price. So now, as you a trader, what you're waiting for is you're waiting for price. You're waiting for price to break either sides, okay? Either price has to come down up to this point here, up to that point, okay? Up to this previous low, okay? This low here that you can see me marking. Either price have to come up to this previous low, or price comes to the shoulder pattern to confirm the shoulder pattern. Okay, I'm showing you enough possibilities. Or price have to come up to there. Okay, or what can also happen in the forex in this market is price can either, it's the moment I like using this, of course, price can either break this point to go back up. Now, let me show you one thing, guys. I want you to realize one thing. When you're doing this, I want you to realize that anything can happen in the market. So you mark the tip of the market, the tip. You mark the tip, just a moment. You mark the tip of this market, the tip, which is this, the highest top. This is the highest top of the market. And if you try to zoom these charts, you can see that there is another head and shoulder, the biggest one. You get this. You can see this. I don't know whether you can see this. If you try to zoom in this chart, that's why the most important thing is you always have to zoom in your chart. Why? Is because it helps you to know also the direction of the market. You get to know whether the chart is up or the chart is down. Of course, that helps you to know the trend of the market and also how the market has been trending, okay? So if you look at these points, you can see that what can you see, guys? You can see exactly that we having, okay? You can see exactly what we are having in this chart, okay? Let me show you. You can see this. You can see this. You can see this. Then you can see this. So anything can happen in this forex, in this chart. Price can either break up to this high, okay, or price can break these points. You understand that? So when it comes to you analyzing the chart, you have to zoom in to know the bigger picture. Then of course you also zoom out, okay? It's always very important so that you can be able to know what is happening in the forex market. Because if you zoom in, you can see that we have another structure in the markets here. Okay, then if you also zoom out, you can try to see what is happening in price here. You can try to see what's happening in price here. So all this you can use your eyes. That's why they always say trade what you see. So only do what you see. Okay, so when price comes up to this point, these are significant key points for you to look for your entry. So when price comes up to this point, you're going to be looking for things like double tops, double bottoms, specific candles. Also, when price comes up to this point, you're going to be looking for that. You can see price came up to here back. After this pullback, you can see, let me show you. After this, you can see this pullback. We had again another engulfing candle. These are now what you're going to be looking for at these zones, okay? Because this engulfing candles also signify to you the momentum in the forex market, okay? So that is what you're going to be looking for. At least look for always your entries and exits such points, because those are key area notes that there is a high reaction. When price always reaches here, there is a high movement, and whenever there is a high movement in the market, that's when you should be looking for your entries, and that's when there is a lot of opportunities in the forex market. So if you followed this video and you really feel like it has helped you, guys, don't forget to leave a comment leave a like, and of course share the video. Don't forget to join my Telegram group and be part of the family. Let's win together, guys. I'm going to be closing this. So the reality I've told you is always be able to zoom in and know the bigger picture of the markets, and always make sure you try to look onto lower lows, all these lower lows, because they're very important, and also look onto failed lower lows. I wish you all the best, guys. Thank you for being part of this, and I'm going to end this live. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.